Oh, hey, didn't see you there, Anthony. How you doing? So we're going to be talking about our skills training project today. For our skills training project, we focused on AFL football, specifically the kicking and the handballing skills of that sport.
Jake is going to be the coach and I'm going to be the learner. And through the VART questionnaire, we found that I'm a kinesthetic and visual learner, which is good because Jake is also strong in those points.
So specifically, we're going to be doing a pre, post and retention test. You'll see them first up. After that, we're going to be going through a few of the drills. You'll see a few of the cues, the teaching methods I use. You'll see a little bit of the learning styles, and then to finish off on, we're going to go for our overall experience and limitations of the program. So, strap yourself
Thumbs
in.
up.
You ready?
Yep.
Let's go for it. Go! Look at that! Australian rules football. So what we're testing with this is the grip, the stance, the contact, the spin of the ball, and the follow through. Let's go for it. Anthony, welcome. So here we're going through our qualitative analysis of Josie's pre, post, and retention handballing. Pretty much the way she goes about the skill. So she does actually improve a lot from her pre to her post, and after these slow motion vids, you'll see one side by side, and then a little bit bigger and wider view, you'll see us in the retention test. Now, retention wasn't as good as the post, which is expected, but it is still a lot better than her pre-test. So I'll let you have a look at that. Finishing up here, we're going to go into our quantitative analysis. So this is just pretty much the results table of our pre, post and retention that you can have a look at. It did improve again from our pre to post, and our retention again was better than our pre-test. Thank you.
What we're going to assess is poor, average, great or spot on champ, alright? In terms of running, the run up, leading up to the kick, the grip of the ball, the release of the ball, the kick and the spin. Okay, so Josie, let's, I suppose, pick it up.
Anthony, so again, what we're going to go through is our qualitative analysis of the kicking. So we'll have our pre-test. Again, I've got these in slow motion for you, followed by our post-test. And then we're going to put them side by side. Then finally, our retention test. Okay, so I'm going to sit back, let you watch these, and I'm just going to mention that Josie did show a massive improvement from her pre to her post. And retention was good, but it did drop a fair bit actually. She did get the run up, which you'll see here, but she was starting to get the run up down pat. So Anthony, the next thing we're going to see is the quantitative analysis of our kicking. So that's where we had 5 positions, had a shot at goal, scored them, whether it's a point or a 6-pointer. Josie will be jumping in next to explain pretty much her interpretation of her results for retention test. Thank you.
So we've done the retention test, and from the results it's shown that it was better than our pre-test but not as good as our post-test, which shows that learning did occur.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Learning did.
Yeah.
Did you feel like that was the case?
Yeah, I think the technique is better than
When you previously started?
in the pre. Yeah, it was more natural like it.
But we've had a week off now.
So, forgotten some stuff from our hard training program. Intense training.
Yeah, intense.
Yeah.
Intense.
It has been intense.
You need perfect handball, cradling it in your non-preferred hand, and what you want to do is you want to come through and you want to hit it on the top towards the end. But you want to hit it so much that it creates a backspin with the ball, okay? So coming through, and also you should not throw the ball up.
Anthony, hello again. So what you'll see here is just a bit of a training drills that me and Josie go through. So straight line handballing, you'll see from a side view and from a different angle here. All right, Jake in action coaching. So this is pretty much just demonstrating Josie the correct technique to handball.
And you have your thumb.
Another one of our handballing drills, just getting Josie pretty much using the point post and the goal post to run around, come in, receive a handball front on, and give it back to me, the coach. And jogging it through to the next one.
I like to have my ring fingers pretty much coming down the lines of either side of the ball and grasping it. Always laces out. Okay? So, stand your side on.
So here, Anthony, you'll just see our basic kicking drill, which is a kick. I mark, I kick it back to Josie. It's pretty much a mark, jog back on the spot. It's like you're taking a mark in football, jogging back and coming through for a kick through. Just teaching Josie how to kick on the run and trying to pick up on her form, dropping the ball and following through as she does it.
And then drop it with, take one hand off.
Yeah. Which hand are you dropping it with?
Well, my left. The one that you is your preferred hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
I take my left hand off.
Yeah, sorry. So you're dropping it with which hand? Yeah. Onto your foot. Yes. Awesome. Good. What you want to do? Right. You want to drop it with your preferred hand. Okay. The ball's going to come down and you want it to get on the bottom of it. Okay. So if you kick it down on the foot, it's going to come off. Alright. So you want to drop it, kick it, so to speak. Okay, so our training sessions have been pretty good. We've actually had weather like this most of our sessions. We started off a bit time restricted, and because me and Josie are only allowed to catch up, or we can only catch up 45 minutes each week, Josie actually did a 45-minute training session at home. But yeah, the weather's been nice. It's been pretty much sunny like this most of the times, if not all the times we were training, which I don't really remember.
No, we haven't had bad weather.
No.
So.
How'd the sessions go at home?
Yeah, I found obviously it's better when you're there to be able to give me feedback and demonstrate things when I'm struggling or whatever. But as the program went on, the sessions at home got easier because I had a bit more of an idea what was expected, and it was just kind of what's called like practice, really.
Practice.
So yeah, the fade out approach.
Yeah. So I started off giving Josie feedback pretty much every time that she did something, and then it was every week I kind of stepped it back a little bit and let her discover and kind of learn for herself, which I thought was that a little bit easier at home. Did you?
Yeah, it made it easier.
Yeah.
Like I said, so at the start it was harder because didn't really have much of an idea what was going on.
Yeah.
But near the end it got easier, and especially because at our training sessions the feedback got less and less. So as my confidence grew with what was actually expected and the techniques.
And now pretty much through our training session, through our last training session, I used a bit of a bandwidth. So I pretty much didn't give Josie feedback unless she was missing by a long shot of the targets we were trying to hit, or a form was off by a long shot.
But yeah, if it was close enough to what I was trying to, tried to teach Josie, then I would let it go and let her pretty much try and correct herself for the next time. But
yeah, so overall's good.
okay, Josie, so is there anything in the training program that you found that wasn't useful?
Probably just one thing would be that you could have used the fade out approach method a bit earlier on in the program, because I felt that I was probably improving a bit and you keep on giving me corrections and everything made it harder to just kind of learn it on your own, I guess. Yep.
Fair enough. How did you like the methods used, or the training approach from myself, setting out through the training drills and everything from week to week?
I thought it was pretty good. Probably would have preferred some harder drills as we got further on, just to challenge yourself a bit more, and maybe a bigger variety of drills, because we kind of had a lot of similar ones, just kind of as you went along they got harder. Would add some things in or something, so
they were
maybe
pretty
just
repetitive.
maybe just something completely different rather than just making the same drill harder, like adding in 2 balls or something like that. Yep. Alright, so our biggest limitation that we found during this program was finding the time to actually meet up, because we live so far apart from each other, and trying to coordinate it with work and uni, it was hard to get the full 90 minutes together, so we had the 45-minute sessions. Some weeks we weren't actually able to catch up, so I would just do another 45 minutes at home, which it was better than nothing, but it's still not as beneficial as having feedback.
And the trainer here.
Yeah, because he's helped out heaps.
And the extension. Thank you, Anthony, for the extension. We wouldn't have been able to get all the sessions together without those few extra weeks that you gave us.
Definitely, that was helpful.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Go for it. Oh,
what?
That bounced in and then came out. Anthony, show you how real goals kicked. Oh, he's done it. He's done it.